Hello everyone, Matt Brandenburger here, wanting to help you get your Apple TV set up and running so that you can use AirPlay with your iPad on it. Your Apple TV came in a box that looks just like this, and when you open it up, you will have the actual Apple TV, which is a device that looks just like this. There's also a remote and a power cord that is in the box. The power cord is underneath the remote, and you'll have those as well. You'll also need an HDMI cable in order to have your Apple TV work, and I'll get to that in just a second. On the back of the Apple TV, you will see a spot for the power cord, which again came in the box. Next to that is a spot for the HDMI cord. Now your HDMI cord was also provided for you and looks something like this. The connector ends kind of have that trapezoid type figure. That will plug into the Apple TV where it says HDMI and plugs in like so. The other end of it then you would run into your BenQ projector, or if you have another HDMI capable projector. Now we're buying more and more BenQs which are all HDMI compatible. However, some of the older projectors don't have HDMI, they have VGA, and VGA is this input here that has the 15 or so pins, and it's also kind of trapezoid shaped. It's a much bigger cable, and it's just video, it doesn't do audio. So if you have one of these are called CANX adapters, and we gave these to schools that did not have enough BenQ projectors in their building, so we did provide them with some of these, but this doesn't apply to everybody. But if you have one of these adapters, you will stick in the HDMI input of this adapter in one end, and then you would take your VGA cable and run it from your VGA projector into this end, and then it converts the VGA signal into an HDMI signal so that you can still use the Apple TV with a VGA projector, but you do have to have one of these in order to make that work. So once you have your Apple TV plugged in with the power cord on this end and your HDMI cord right here, then you'll be all set to use your Apple TV. The Ethernet connector, you don't have to worry about using that. These are all wireless. They're set up under the FWCS Mobile, and so you'll be using the wireless to connect. The next thing we want to do is then learn how to access the Apple TV from our iPads. Okay, now that we've got our Apple TV plugged in and ready to go, what we want to do is be able to display what's on our iPad on the Apple TV. And the way you're going to do that is you are going to double click on the home button. And once you do that, you'll see a list of all of the apps that you've had open recently show up there. And then if I slide back, I can see a bunch of functions here from my auto lock, screen orientation to the brightness. I can adjust that up or down. Over here I can adjust the volume up or down, and then this is whatever I have playing, be it a YouTube video or music. These are the play functions, fast forward or rewind. The one that we're looking at is this blue icon though. This is the AirPlay icon. It looks like a rectangle with a triangle in front of it. If you click on that, you will see up pop several options. Now when you do this, it would not already be blue. Blue means that it is connected, and since mine's connected right now, that's why you're seeing it that way. But yours would just be on iPad. You'll want to choose the device, your Apple TV, that corresponds to the one that is in your room. So find yours up here. The way that you do that is by looking at the Apple TV, and it will look similar to this code right here where you have 3 letters for your school code followed by 6 numbers and then a T for TV. The best thing to do is look at the last 2 digits of the Apple TV, and again it's the white sticker that is actually on the Apple TV that you'll find your device. Then once you select that one, make sure mirroring is turned on, and then whatever you have displayed on your iPad will show up on your screen through your projector. So let me go ahead and select this Apple TV. I'll go ahead and click on it so you can see what happens. Sometimes you have to do it a couple times or make sure you turn mirroring on, but as soon as that happens you will see it come up and it'll ask for this AirPlay passcode. You'll want to enter in the 4-digit number that you see on the screen. So if I would enter in the 4-digit number that appears on the screen, then it will come up. Dismiss my low battery warning. It will come up and now you will see on the projector whatever is on the iPad. So if I go back and forth or go into Gaggle, close Gaggle down, go into EduCreations, it's going to mirror whatever I have put up on the Apple TV. If I want to get out of this program and turn off Apple TV, then I simply go back to the button that is now highlighted in blue, and I would just click back to my iPad and it would go away. So there you have a quick demonstration on how you can mirror using AirPlay and your Apple TV and your iPad. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call. Thanks a lot. Have a good day.